Hey guys, Mark Harbert here. How's it going? Just out here on my morning walk, and I brought my little flip cam with me, and I figured I'd show you a little bit around my house. This is a few blocks outside my house. When I go for a walk, I like to come through this neighborhood. It's really nice, and you know, it's a beautiful part. If you look over here, there's a lot of hills, rolling hills, and there's a river over there. And what this does is it actually extends out over this way, and if you go kind of out beyond that way, there's the ocean. You can probably hear the breeze, and that breeze is what's coming off the ocean. And the air out here is incredibly fresh. It's very clean air. You take a deep breath, and oh man, it just feels so good. But also, this yellow apartments over here, I used to live there. When I first moved to Chile with my wife and daughter, we lived in that apartment building right there for about a year, and it wasn't until then that we moved into the house that we're in now. But really beautiful area. I love it out here, and like I said, I come walking through here all the time. But I figured I'd come out and talk with you guys today, and just tell you a little bit about. I've been listening to this program lately, an awesome program, and by one of my great mentors, Mr. Chris Hughes. He's an upline of mine in a former company that I was in. But one of the things that I've really been learning about and understanding is how opportunity is everywhere. Opportunity is around you whether you see it or not. And there's one thing that I found interesting that I learned about, and it's called the RAS system, and it's in our brain. It's called the reticular activation system, okay? And whether you've heard this term before or not, I'm going to tell you a little bit about it. I'm just learning about it myself, but I think it's really interesting that the reticular activation system, or the RAS, what it does is it blocks out stimuli. In other words, it blocks things out that we wouldn't normally recognize, okay? And for instance, let me show you this. Take a deep breath and actually observe yourself as you're breathing, okay? So take a deep breath. Okay, you're aware of the fact that you're breathing. However, if you think about this, just a minute ago, you were not aware that you were breathing. You weren't cognizant that you were actually doing it until I brought it to your awareness. Okay, and that's how the RAS works. It actually blocks out things. But let me give you another example. Whenever when I bought my car here in Chile, my wife and I actually didn't have a car for a while here in Chile, believe it or not. We hadn't had a lot of success in my business until about 10 months ago, when things really started to take off for me. I've had a lot of success this year in 2012. But we bought a car, and it was a Hyundai i10, little car, little tiny car, very economical car. And I don't want to hear you guys in the U.S. bitching about gas prices. You understand? We spend $7 a gallon here in Chile. Okay, it's very expensive. So, and nobody here complains about it. Okay, so anyway, that's just a little fun fact for you. We pay a lot for gas here. Okay, so anyway, getting back to whatever I was talking about here. But so here's the thing: I bought my car, and I had never even known what a Hyundai i10 was. Okay, and once I bought the Hyundai i10. Everywhere I looked, everybody had Hyundai i10s. They were all over the place. People were driving them all over. And it's like, why did I not see this car before? I didn't see it until I went to the dealer. I didn't even know the car existed, to be honest with you. But it's like, you ever notice when you buy a car and all of a sudden you see that car all over the road? And that is the RAS kicking in, okay? It's that RAS kicking in. Now you're aware that that car is there. Now you're seeing it everywhere, okay? And that's the exact same thing when it comes to opportunity, okay? Opportunity is everywhere. People sit there and they convince themselves the economy's bad, it's horrible, there's nobody that's going to want to buy my product, there's nobody. The truth is your RAS is simply blocking opportunity from you. You see, so many people, they don't see opportunity because their RAS is blocking it out. Okay, and it's simple. All you have to do is become aware of what's going on, and then you can see the opportunity. And so many people every single day lack the vision to see the opportunity. So my message here for you today is learn to see opportunity where others don't. You see, that's why millionaires are made. That's why rich people and people who are very successful, they see opportunity where others don't. And one of the underlying principles of becoming a wealthy person, or becoming someone very successful, is to find a problem and provide the solution. And that's how you cash in on opportunity. And many people sit around waiting for opportunity to come to them. But my suggestion to you, and my exhortation to you today, is to go find the opportunity. Become aware of the opportunity. Open your eyes and see the opportunity, because there's opportunity right in front of your face. I mean, it's literally right in front of your face. Half the time, being an entrepreneur, I wasn't always like this. I mean, I really have kind of had to develop myself. I have a very active mind. I mean, I'm always thinking. I'm always coming up with new ideas. I'm always looking to see how I can improve myself, my business. So much so that sometimes I can't even sleep at night. I mean, I lay in bed and it takes me an hour and a half, 2 hours to fall asleep sometimes. And sometimes I actually have to get up, go downstairs, get some things off my brain before I can fall asleep. That's just kind of my mind is so active all the time, and I'm always looking for opportunity around me to improve, to get better, to do things, even greater. But that's how you want to be. I mean, you want to be where you're constantly recognizing opportunity around you. And it's kind of funny. I'm talking to a camera. There's a guy riding by on a bike staring at me like I'm a weirdo or something. But here's the thing: opportunities around you, guys. You just have to see it, and that's the big thing. We block out what we don't want to see, or we block out what we're not aware of. So always be looking to see and be aware of what's around you. When you tell yourself, I'm not getting any results here, maybe it's because your opportunity to take your business to the next level is just beyond the level that you're thinking at. You need to think outside that. Think outside that. So many people are just so beholden to their thoughts of lack, their thoughts of just struggle. Sometimes people just can't see beyond their own situation. There's some of you may be watching this thinking to yourself, I don't have money. I don't have money. I don't even have enough money to do this or do that. But the thing is that while that may be true, you really have to force yourself to look beyond your situation and get a vision for how you're going to take yourself further, and how you're going to, number one, grow to the point where you're not going to be in that situation anymore. This is a struggle that I had to go through for a long time. I mean, I had to go through that struggle for a long time, looking beyond my current situations. And a lot of people, me included, for a long time, really, really struggle with that. And I don't so much anymore, because I've had a lot of success, but that was something that I know I struggled with for a long, long time. And there's some of you out there that may be struggling with that right now. You think, I need money. I got to have money. I got to make money within the next 30 days. And what happens is you put this pressure on yourself to try and perform something that's not capable. You're not capable of doing it in that amount of time frame, because really your mind is putting that pressure on you, and you kind of force yourself into this corner. And what happens is you're so focused on doing one thing that the opportunity that's around you don't see it. So I don't know. I hope this is making sense to you. It does to me. And sometimes maybe I'm not communicating exactly the way it is, but hopefully you're getting it. Hopefully you're getting some out of this, and recognizing that where the opportunity is, you just have to look, my friend. It's all around you. And I hope you have a great day today. I hope you guys really dig deep and really see that opportunity, because what can I say? I mean, if I wouldn't have dug deep and found the opportunity, I wouldn't be where I'm at today. I wouldn't have had the success that I had in 2012. I mean, 2012 was the biggest year in my business ever. I mean, ever. I mean, for me, I've made more money in this industry in the last 10 months than I did, 8 years prior. And then for me, it's an absolutely amazing thing. But the biggest thing is I stuck in there, I hung in there, I didn't quit, and I just kept going after it, because I knew I could see the opportunity. I could see the light at the end of the tunnel. I knew the freedom that this industry could provide. but I just had to keep pressing forward. And that's the thing. Catch the vision, my friend. Catch the vision, my friend. Imagine yourself. Imagine yourself where you want to be. So I don't know. I'm just kind of rambling here, but I hope this makes sense to you, and I hope that you really, really get something out of it and put it to practice. But opportunity abounds, my friend. I hope you have an awesome day. We'll see you soon. And this is Mark Harbert from markharbert.com. You rock. Love you. We'll see you in the next video. Have a good one.